flavorful. And of course, that energy and that person, the person who you are, went on to found the CCRE. So could you tell us a little bit about the CCRE, share maybe some of the inspiration behind your social impact organization and its mission?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Coffee Coalition for Racial Equity was born in 2020, right after writing the open letter. And it was the strangest thing when I look back on that time, Tiffany and Georgina, it was like I wasn't really in charge of my mind and body. I had a lot of thoughts about what was going on. And I realized that I needed to act. And it was almost like I didn't want to act. Have you ever had these like out of body experiences where something is pushing you to do something, but you're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I know I have a lot to say, and I'm just going to write it on this pad. And then I'm going to call up some of my friends and I'm going to present this open letter, right? And, you know, the way it looks now, as you look back on it, it looks like a very well organized, thought out process. But that's not how my life is. My life kind of feels like I'm carrying something way too heavy and I'm stumbling and I'm falling along the way. And then I'm like, oh, okay, what is that what I'm supposed to be doing? And then I figure that out and I keep walking. And I kind of knew when I wrote this open letter, this letter invited people to join into some work. And I wasn't even sure as to what that work was. And even did I want to lead that work and what prepared me to lead that work. And it was something deep, deep within me had those answers, but I did not. It was very foggy to me. But what was clear to me was for 2 decades, being one of few, one of the only Black women in certain spaces working in coffee, I knew that something needed to change. I knew it had to change. Whatever we thought individually or collectively within the industry as to why that absence was there was beyond our own thoughts. And we need to figure out what caused that and how do we fix it. I had a lot of, I remember going into certain boardrooms thinking, what would Martin Luther King say about this? And just really having a sense of clarity about the work that was needed. And so, yeah, we've been around this is going to be our 4th year. And I love it. I love the work. I love the mission of bringing more awareness and opportunities for Black and Brown people in coffee.